Hello my learned friends. This lecture is designed for HS second year English medium course under CBSE and AHSEC course. The first unit is reproduction in organisms. This is the first chapter of the unit 6 under HS second year English second year course of biology. Our today's topic is reproduction in organisms. The first one is lifespan. What is lifespan? Lifespan means the duration of birth and death of the organism. This duration is called as lifespan. There are 4 stages in this lifespan of an organism. The first one is juvenility. Juvenility is the immature stage. It is the immature stage of the organism. After hatching or after birth, the organism present in a immature condition without gaining the reproductive capacity, and this stage is called as juvenility. After juvenility, the next stage is maturity. Maturity is the stage in which stage the organism obtain the capacity of reproduction. That means they are reproductively potential, and this stage is called maturity. Next to the maturity, next stage is aging and senescence. After the end of the maturity, the third stage starts, and this third stage is called aging and the related process is senescence. During this stage, the different types of deterioration process starts in different kinds of tissues of our body, which leads to the degradation of different kinds of organs. And due to this degradation process, the activity of cells, organs, tissues and organs are gradually decreases. And this process is called senescence. And this senescence, due to this senescence, the process of aging is started. After aging, the last stage is death. After aging, due to the inactivation of tissues, the inactivation of different types of functions, the activity of the organism's body gradually stop and finally stop. The final stoppage of all the activities of an living organism is called as death. If we observe in the living world, the lifespan is higher in case of animals than higher in case of plants than animals. Why? This is due to the growth in meristematic tissue present in plant cells. Their growth rate is higher than the animals. Therefore, their lifespan is greater than the animals. Now I am going to discuss about our main topic, reproduction. Reproduction is an important characteristic of living beings. Reproduction is the process of development of or birth of individuals from the existing parents. This process is divisible into 2 types. First one is sexual reproduction and second one is asexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction, fusion of gametes, male and female gametes occur. But in case of asexual reproduction, there is no fusion of gametes. At first, I am going to discuss about sexual reproduction. First one is sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is a one kind of reproduction. In this type of reproduction, male and female gametes are united to form a organism. And in this type of reproduction, the newly developed individual is somewhat different with their parents. Why different? This is due to the variation. This variation, the main reason of the variation is crossing over. Crossing over is a process of exchange of chromosomal segment between non-sister chromatids during the process of meiosis. If we study the formation of process of the gametes, that means process of formation of male gametes, which is called as spermatogenesis, and formation of female gamete is called as oogenesis. Both these processes are actually examples of meiosis. In this meiotic process, crossing over takes place. Therefore, as a result of crossing over, recombination of gene occurs. And this recombination may lead to development of variation. The individuals which are developed as a result of sexual reproduction, therefore are with variation. They are not similar or completely alike with their parents. This is the reason of development of differences of characters among the parent and the newborns, which are called as offsprings. The offsprings the word offspring only used in the organisms which develop from the parent as a result of sexual reproduction. Offsprings are individuals which develop as a result of sexual reproduction, and these offsprings contain the variation. In case of sexual reproduction, it may be biparental or may be uniparental. Uniparental means in case of hermaphrodites. Hermaphrodites means those organisms which are neither female nor male. This type of organism, as for example, leash, earthworm, which are belongs to Annelida, they contain male gonad ovary and female gonad testis at a time. Therefore, they are not male nor female, but they are capable of sexual reproduction. In this case, they are unisexual. And in higher organisms, these organisms are animals are generally bisexual. That means there are distinct male with male gonads, testis, and female organisms with female gonad ovary present. Next, now I am going to discuss about asexual reproduction. In case of asexual reproduction, there is no fusion of gametes occur. That means in case of asexual reproduction, individuals are developed from the parent organism directly with the help of following this process. At first, fission means fission is a one kind of division. There are two types of fission. One is binary fission. First one is fission There are two types of fission. As for example, binary fission, and second one is multiple fission. In case of binary fission, suppose this is a bacterial cell. In this case, the nuclear material, that means nucleus, gradually form a dumbbell. It became a dumbbell shape, and the cytoplasm constricted, and they separated from each other like this, and form two cells, new cells. Therefore, this is called fission or division. In this division, two cells are produced. Therefore, this is called as binary fission. Similar kind of events occur in multiple fission. In multiple fission, suppose this is the cell of any lower grade organism. The nucleus first fragmented. This is the nucleus, then this nucleus suppose fragmented into 4 fragments. Then the cytoplasmic substances also fragmented like this, and among these nucleus and cytoplasmic segmented, suppose 4 individuals develop, and this process is called as multiple fission. Both the binary fission and multiple fissions are the examples of amitosis, that means direct cell division. Second one is budding. Budding is commonly observed in yeast. Yeast is a fungus. In case of budding, what happened? Suppose in case of yeast, there is a specific area present in yeast which is called as bud scar. In this area, and this is the nucleus, in this bud scar the outgrowth occur. Suppose in this bud scar the outgrowth occur like this, and this outgrowth is called as bud, and the process is called as budding. Likewise, the binary fission, the nucleus became dumbbell shape, and this part of the nucleus gradually detached from this part and enter into the bud, and gradually the bud increases in size, and after enlargement of this part detached from the main parent body, wherefrom another is developed, and this process is called as budding. Next one is regeneration. Regeneration normally observed in case of amoeba. If a amoeba fragmented by accidentally, then the broken parts develop into another amoeba. Suppose it is fragmented into 3 parts. From these 3 parts, suppose this is the structure of amoeba. Suppose this is the structure of amoeba. This nucleus broken into 3 parts, and suppose these 3 parts. From each part, 3 amoeba develop. Suppose this, and this process is called regeneration. And this regeneration capacity is maximum in lower grade organisms and minimum in higher grade organisms. In case of human being, regeneration capacity found only in bone and liver cells. Next one is spore formation. Spore formation means this is the process in which different kinds of spores are formed. As for example, oidia, gonidia, conidia, chlamydospore, all are described in your first year syllabus. You may search the reproduction in fungi. All these type of spores are described there. Then last one is vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation means it is the process of development of new individuals from the parent body directly, and this type of propagation observed in many plants. Vegetative propagation, this vegetative propagation occurs by two methods. One is vegetative propagation by natural means. Vegetative propagation, natural process or natural means, and another is artificial process. In vegetative propagation, the process is divisible into two categories. One is natural process or natural means, and another is artificial means. Natural mean includes or natural process vegetative propagation by roots in certain plants. From the roots another plants develop, another plantlets develop. This process is observed in different plants. Next, vegetative propagation by leaves, as for example bryophyllum. Suppose this is the leaf of the bryophyllum. From the margin of the leaves, plantlets are developed. This is the one kind of vegetative propagation by leaves. Then from vegetative propagation occurs from stems, as for example in sugarcane. Next, nowadays in horticulture department, there are different types of artificial methods are used to develop vegetative propagation. As for example, cutting, layering, grafting, etc. are good examples of artificial propagation. In case of vegetative propagation, the newly developed individuals are genetically similar from their parents. Therefore, these individuals are called as ramate, not offspring. These are called as ramate, and the total group is called as clone. So this is all about today's lecture. In next class I am going to discuss about vegetative propagation. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.